Charlotte.
And I'm Charlotte.
And welcome to another episode on The Grounded Drift. Though we're drifting in the waves,
We are grounded in our faith.
so today we have a very special guest. Two very special guests from two very special countries. And we have... Drumroll.
Okay.
So I'm Jeryll, National Director of YFC Philippines.
And we also have...
Richard from Singapore. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, let's break the ice a bit. So, Jeryll, I've heard that you've landed in Singapore only a few days ago. So,
Yes.
How was your visit here so far?
It was good and at the same time tiring because we just went around, walk around, and the place is so nice. The people is so accommodating. They're very warm. Like when we need something, like when we are lost, we can just ask them and then they just tell us where to go.
Oh.
Like just go here, just go there, and it's really nice.
That's good
Yeah,
to know.
the food also is very nice. I like the crab.
The what?
Okay.
The king crab.
The king crab,
crab.
not normal crab.
Yeah, not normal crab.
So, fun fact, Jeryll is actually the National Director of YFC Philippines, and Richard is the National Director of YMC in Singapore.
Yeah.
So, why do you guys decide to come in as staff at YFC?
Maybe ladies first.
Well, actually, working full-time in YFC is really a calling. So you really cannot say yes to this call if God did not tell you to be here. So, but I'll share another story, like how I came back to YFC and why did I say yes to the Lord in YFC. So first is that I was reached out when I was 12. I've been a Christian since I was a kid, but my faith deepened when I started to see how people cared for me. So I joined one of the crossover camp. It's an evangelistic camp of YFC Philippines. So we do that in December. So every year, that's every year. So I was 12 years old. I was still on my primary grade. And then when I became a high school student, we have this campus life program. So they go to our school, like our oldest ate, we call them ate and kuya, oldest sister and oldest brother. So seeing them, because we are not blood related, and in the Philippines, when you're not blood related, it's not normal for people to help you. Like, why would I help? Because you're not my family. So seeing how they cared for me, like the warmest care, how they treat me when I was so down, they were there. It made me wonder, why are these people like that? So, and then I started to say, I wanted to do the same. And I never thought it was actually a prayer. And then God heard that. So I never thought I'm going back as a volunteer. And I just said, okay, let's go to YFC on Saturdays. We go to YFC. And then eventually I graduated my secondary school and I joined a training. We call it leadership training course. And from that time on, I started to volunteer, go back to the campus life ministry, help in the campuses in the secondary school. And of course, it wasn't really good. It wasn't really easy. Because it's you have also your own challenges, the ministry's challenges. But that care from one ate made me realize how important I was, and I also wanted to do the same to other people. Yeah. So now God remembered that prayer. That's why I'm like, Lord, why did you remember that? Yeah, but it was really, really good. Yeah. So I think the reason why I came back is because of that care and the love, Yeah.
That's very heartening to hear.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's actually really inspiring, actually.
Yeah.
Like, to sow that kind of warmth in other youth. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. So I was actually wondering what kinds of outreach does YFC Philippines do, and you've mentioned campus life. So In this ministry, what is your biggest highlight and also your biggest struggle in this ministry?
One of the, maybe my highlight was when I started volunteering, because I was 17, I was 18 during that time, and reaching to young people with the, 1 year younger than me, it's really cool. And you have this passion to really share that love to them. And I now they're actually they just finished college, university. Some of them are working, and then they're in a better place, So as their ate before, it's a blessing to like see them grow. So that was my highlight, because it's a privilege. Like some of the young people, their parents doesn't have the chance to see them grow, and me having that firsthand, seeing them firsthand and grow, see them grow, is really a privilege. So I'm very privileged to be encouraged just with their life, even if I'm the one encouraging them actually. Yeah, so that's my highlight in the Campus Life ministry. Yeah. So challenge. I think the challenge here is like more of like sharing the heart to other people, because when they grow, my worry is that did they catch the heart? Because even if they don't come back, because it's not them serving with us is not really our problem. It's in the Lord. So if they come back, it's a blessing. If they don't, it's okay, as long as they go back serving the Lord, maybe in another place, maybe in another ministry, but as long as they grow in their walk with God. So that kind of worry, will they grow? Will they catch the heart? Or will there be people who have the same heart with me? Because it's also hard to train people. It's also hard to tell people of, let's share the love to people if they haven't really experienced. Yeah. Yeah.
Richard, do you also resonate with anything that Jeryll shared?
Of course. So I think similar to her, being able to speak and sort of influence a young person is really something that we live for. Is really all these opportunities where we can share the gospel with a person who maybe have finally understood what the gospel is, and you see the sparkle in their eyes, and they go, oh, I see. I have never thought of Christianity that way.
Yeah.
That was the spark moment, right? Yeah. So these are really the high points of ministry, where you can explain fully and help the young people really understand what the gospel is. Yeah, and I resonate with the challenges as well. Young people, for us, I think it's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
Young people change really fast, and they follow trends and the things, because I think it's the influence of TikTok. Not only TikTok, but social media.
Social media.
Yeah, so they change in terms of how they think, their outlook in life. So how we share the gospel to them has to be relevant as well.
And relational.
Yeah. That's the only thing that doesn't change, right?
Yes.
Through the ages, even from my time to your time. Somebody who will journey with you, somebody who will spend time listening to your difficulties, your struggles, those are the ones who will click.
Yes,
It's just that I remember when I was really young, I became, I believe in the Lord, gave my life to the Lord when I was 16. And somebody journeyed with me throughout my JC and university life, and that made that big difference. Yeah.
I think as a youth, I also really agree with what you guys say, because when I was slightly younger, I took my faith more seriously, and I'm really thankful for my cell group leaders for really taking the time out to meet me outside, to ask me, oh, how's your walk with God? How's your day? And they would really like check in on me all the time, and I really feel very grateful. So I really admire the work that you guys do in YFC also.
And I just want to encourage both of you as well. The beautiful thing is, for young people, you need a young person to journey with them, especially. So if you have friends who are inquisitive about the gospel, about the Christian faith, continue that journey with them. Just continue to build, ask God for opportunities to keep sharing, and clarifying what the gospel is, and your love for them will really shine through to help them see, hey, this Christ that you believe in is different. And why is it different? What makes Charlotte so different from the rest? Yeah, so I think, just my encouragement for you to journey with your friends as well.
Okay, so our special surprise for you, we have actually bought the unofficial national dish of the Philippines here for you. Can you guess what it is?
Jollibee.
Very good. Okay.
Is it?
Jollibee.
Is it? No. Is it?
It
Is it the unofficial national
not
dish?
really. Yeah. Because Jollibee is always everywhere. Although there is McDonald's, but Jollibee is really from the Philippines.
Okay, Jeryll, I heard that the Jollibee lasagna in Philippines is pink.
Pink, yeah. All the time.
What?
Pink.
Yeah,
Pink.
lasagna. But this is spaghetti. Mine is spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it is
but-
spaghetti.
Oh, it's spaghetti, yeah.
So,
Yeah, this
so
is a
it pink?
Filipino spaghetti.
Really?
It
Yes.
has hot dog. it has hot dog and giniling, I guess. And
What? What's
giniling.
giniling?
Giniling is like grinded pork or beef.
Minced
Yeah.
beef.
Yeah, minced. Yeah.
That sounds like Singaporean actually.
Yeah.
So what we will do, just poke it and
Yeah.
pretend to eat.
Okay.
So while we're eating, like all our spaghetti drove. Yeah. So are we advertising? They need to support us.
I wish.
This is not sponsored. Okay, so we actually have a small mission for you. So your job is to taste Singapore's version of Jollibee,
Okay.
and you can rate it. You can be honest.
Yeah,
honestly.
please be honest.
Oh, it doesn't taste good.
Hey, what if?
I'm kidding. Okay.
You can rate it also.
Okay,
I
let's
haven't
try
tried
the
it,
hot
no
dog
reference.
first. Because we always
Oh.
eat the hot dog first.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's true.
It's
Not bad.
not bad,
Yeah.
but
it's,
not
it's
good.
close to, yeah, it is. It's really Philippine thing.
Oh.
But I'm not sure
It's sweet.
what's on top. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is sweet. It has hot dog. Very sweet. We call this spaghetti for kids.
Oh.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard also. Somebody told me that the food in Philippines is actually very sweet, no matter what you eat.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
This is very sweet.
Very sweet. But our spaghetti
tried?
there is really
Try
sweet.
before.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. You wanna try?
No, it's okay.
Okay,
You don't
thanks
mind
for
sweet?
your.
You know?
No, I'm planning to eat this.
Cause we heard that you also brought in some chips from
Yeah,
Philippines.
yeah, that's from the Philippines.
Oh my gosh.
So also gonna try.
So this one is pika. The other one is clover. We always eat that one in
Clover?
YFC. And now this one is like kind of new. So yeah, like for a few years.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, it's a
Thank
big
you, Jack and
bag.
Jill, for sponsoring us.
Oh, this is Jack and Jill.
Yeah, that's Jack and Jill. Yeah, that's Philippines, Filipino
like-
product.
Okay.
Is Jack and Jill Filipino?
I don't know, but it's a product of the Philippines. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me show you how we open in the Philippines.
Okay.
So this is what we call pulutan.
Baluta.
Pulutan.
Polutan.
Yeah, it's something that we share together. Yeah, so you just pop and then open, and
wow.
then
It's like tissue paper.
yeah, and then you have a plate.
Oh.
What?
This is smart.
Dude.
Yeah, so you just leave it like that,
Oh
and then
gosh.
you can eat it together.
Oh, can have some too.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
want
that's,
some?
oh, that's so smart.
Yeah,
Richard, do you
No,
want
this is
to try?
mine.
Yes.
yeah, I try. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we eat a
Will
lot.
it makes you will make the Jollibee less. Okay.
Yes, Emma.
Yeah, try that. So it's a mixture of Nova and
What's Nova?
Piatos. Still, it's a junk food. Yeah, but a different kind of junk foods. Yeah. So if you take a look at the shape, it has different shape.
Oh, different shape.
Yes. So
A
the
for effort,
other
man.
one is wavy. The other one is like triangle or octagon. I'm not sure.
So wavy.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
wavy. That's
right.
Yeah.
Nova. This is Piatos, I guess.
Piatos.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all different flavors.
Yeah, so that's also different kind of snacks they put it together.
Here in Singapore, YFC, right, we also do evangelism through incorporating it into the digital world.
Yeah.
So, you would like to know if YFC Philippines also does digi evangelism?
Yes, we do. Especially during the pandemic, we had this, we call it Cozy Chat. So it's a podcast type. It's always on live every Friday before. But because of the challenge to like go back to the normal, we have to shift from digital to going back to the schools, to wherever the young people are. So that ministry we have to like pause for a while. Yeah, but we are still like thinking of ways, because everybody's on digital at the moment. So maybe we have a different way of doing it. Yeah, so we're praying like a different way of doing that one. But yeah, for the past maybe 3 years, we did the podcast thing, or 3 to 4 years. Oh yeah, 3 years. Yeah.
Okay, for digi evangelism, we did something on the digital world yesterday. So we filmed ourselves sharing our testimonies, and we posted it on our social media pages. So yeah, but it was really scary because now the cancel culture is so real. So I'm so scared that I post something and people will comment like, "Oh, why are you
so
doing
holy?"
Yeah, so holy. Yeah, but I posted and I told myself, okay, I'm going to just not go on Instagram until the next day. And then today I received 20 DMs. But none, like it was okay. Like it was not that scary. It was okay.
We challenge our young people before to share their testimony through their Facebook, because we cannot really go out that time. So now this is your challenge. Every one of us should be sharing your testimony. And then,
Did they manage to reach out?
Yes. Yes, they did. We even tried the, I forgot the name of that application, but it's like, it's like a dating application, but it's really open for everyone. No, but you just check, you just join, and then you meet people, and then you just share the gospel. We also did that one. It was fun.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's so interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I think I should really learn from all these really brave youths, because I did my video, I edited it, but I haven't posted it out. Like, I just can't bring myself to share it yet.
So just now Jeryll mentioned that the Philippines, they did a podcast. How effective do you think this would be
Also be in Singapore.
in Singapore?
You're asking her, right?
Asking you.
If I move here,
I have no idea. I think, I have no idea actually. Yeah. So one of the things about for me in my generation is that we do a lot of lurking. Yeah. So we have social media accounts, but we don't post. So we use it to view. So to me, my Instagram is still my news. What happens in sports in the world, what new products there are, it's my news. I have not put myself out on the social media yet. So I know about the cancel culture. I don't know if I can take the cancel culture myself. Yeah. So I must really give it to you, and I encourage you to 加油. It's just to be vulnerable. I think sometimes the Lord will surprise us. Just to be brave. But I think the key thing here that I'm thinking about is authenticity.
Yes,
How
that's right.
you're sharing not just the good stuff, which all Instagram, not all, most Instagram posts shows you the beauty of the mountains, of the ski slopes, but you don't see the sweat of climbing up the slope. You don't see the difficulties and all those things. I think that's if you share the difficulties in your life and be authentic, that will actually help.
Evangelism itself is something that is very scary to many people. So I think even as youths, right, we'll find it even more scarier to step out and to evangelize, be it doing it on the digital world or in real life.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so just really curious, what made you guys stay in this ministry of youth evangelism?
First of all, we'll never know about Christ when nobody shared the gospel to us.
Yeah.
So how will they know? How will they step into that way of knowing Christ when nobody will tell them about Jesus? So let's say, for example, for you, we all have this story. A part of our story is that if nobody reach out to me, I'll have a very messed up life. And imagine all of us not hearing the gospel. Every one of us would be messed up. So I think that gives us the sense of like, going back to like, we need to share the gospel. Seeing young people, you cannot just see young people dying in front of you, So you need to share the gospel to them. Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it's the spark, like I mentioned just now, the spark. I thank God that when the going gets tough, there will always be opportunities for me to have, there'll be opportunities for me to share the gospel with somebody, whether it's be a youth or anybody else. Having that opportunity, having the chance to see that sparkle in the eyes of somebody really encourages me over the years and years. Yeah, I can remember that there are even opportunities where I am conducting interviews and this other person is not a believer yet, and in explaining what we do as the JD, right, the job description, I was telling them that we make decisions slightly differently, and I got to share the gospel through an interview. That was really quite a good experience, and this is how the Lord really just encourages me in everyday life. Yeah, and I think the key thing is to be ready anytime to do it, and to be ready when God presents you with an opportunity to do it. So before I came to YFC, when people asked me, hey, Sunday, let's go and do something, I was like, I got to go to church. Yeah, I'll change the topic, right? Yeah,
that's right.
Let's not talk about Christianity and all that. But now, if there are any opportunities, like with my friends, if we talk about Sunday, I cycle. My friends will always ask me, why Saturday you need to go home so early? Oh, because I need to work. So what are you working as? Oh, I'm a youth worker in a Christian organization.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you all do? So it's conversations like this that we must grab hold of. We must be ever ready so that when the Lord gives us that opportunity, we grab it. And we just do our thing, we just share. Whether the person receives is the Holy Spirit's work. So we just pray very hard for him to do what only he can do.
Yeah, that's right. In season or out of season, you need to be ready.
Yeah.
So when sharing the gospel, we should be authentic and relational, and we should grab every opportunity that we have, because even if we don't have the strength to touch their hearts with our words, we never know how God will work, and it's important to sow that seed in their hearts first, and maybe you'll be watered by someone else in the future.
That's right.
Yep.
I think additional to that is the importance of your relationship with Christ, because you will never, even if you're authentic, but you don't have that relationship with God, whatever you would tell, it will just bounce back, okay, whatever you say, Christ, okay, that's it, people will just, whatever. But even with the little words, or maybe, one word, but if it's God who moved, and you have that kind of relationship, the relationship with Christ, it's gonna be different. So evangelism, it's not effective if you are not walking right with God, and you are not walking deep with God.
Okay, so lastly, after sharing all this, do you have any encouragement for the youths watching to press on or to start evangelizing?
Yeah, you can do that. I'm kidding. I think first of all, like what I just said, you start with your walk with God. Ministry will always be there, but your relationship with God is much more important, because your relationship with God will have that kind of fruit of responding to share the gospel to people, like, because evangelism is a response, so it's not really like a task that you have to finish. It's a response to our walk with God. So you grow deeper in the Lord, and while you are growing deeper, I know it's not like maybe after a few years I'll start to share the gospel. No, you start right now. You growing in the Lord will also be tested when you start living with people, when you start sharing what you have to people, because that's where they will see if you are really real, and that's where you will also evaluate yourself if you are really authentic, real in your relationship with God. So grow deeper, and then keep serving the Lord. You practice, because evangelism is really a lifestyle. It's not just like what I've said. We can always have the program, but how is your heart? Are you real? Like the way you shared the gospel to people, is that really true? Or you just said you need to believe Christ and then that's it? Because it's not like that, So it's different when you have that real heart, and young people nowadays can feel if you're really real. Authenticity is really important, and it starts with our walk with the Lord. And things will happen, people will just be amazed. Even if you don't mention about Christ, they will see God in you. So that is real evangelism.
I think my encouragement for the young people would really be that, hearing from Jeryll and looking at my past decade of ministry, is that you really see the solution in the gospel. That no matter what difficulty a young person may be facing, their identity, their purpose, the issues that they are facing in school or at home, really the only solution that will have a permanent change is through the gospel. So be encouraged that whatever we are presenting is a solution, is the ultimate solution, and do not shy away from it. Really own it and share it with authenticity, what the Lord has done for you. And just pray very hard, like what Jeryll said, for the Holy Spirit to move the hearts of our friends, so that at the opportune time they may respond positively. Yeah, and you'll be there to rejoice with the angels that your friend has been saved. Yeah.
And I also believe that once we're being touched by God, once we encounter God, right, our lives will be changed.
Amen.
And then that change will also cause us to want to share that with other people, because it's good, right? And we want our friends to also enjoy that goodness and that joy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being so real with us and sharing in this podcast. Yeah.
Thank you for watching this episode on The Grounded Drift.
Please like, subscribe, and tap on that notification button.
I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Charlotte. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!